to 4 movies, where we will be discussing 4 movies that have something in common. But what they have in common, I know, but do you? If you do, say it before the end of the video. And if you don't, wait till the end of the video, we will share. Me will share with you what it is, before the other person is like, yo, I know that one. Or if you know that one, you'd be like, I know it already. Maybe you got proof, maybe we'll get proof wrong. Maybe not. Who knows? I'm going through these DVD booklets. Boom. And like I said, I don't set up my movies in alphabetical order. Matter of fact, the other movies are... But, excuse me, the books mostly are something in common. I've linked them up to put them in the book. I've done it with that whole first book, which we're on the second book now, and I really think that, it does, at the very end, I think it does go into just random movies. So, yeah, because I was trying to clear space when I had my studio, which my studio was amazing. It was covered head to toe with the little sleeves that come out of the DVDs. Yeah, like head to toe, ceiling, floor. It was so good. I have video of it. It was, peak. Hopefully, peak studio. Hopefully, I eventually get a better studio. We'll see. Okay, we're going to talk about 4 movies that have something in common. We're going to go... Okay. Bam. The Batman movie. This Batman movie is ludicrous, but super fun. This is one of the shark repellent, Adam West. Super fun. Like I said, old school. Where like I never got like Robin's thing. It was one of the things where like as a kid you're like, am I supposed to know this? It was like, the Riddler made a riddle. It's what's red, yellow, and purple in the middle. It's like, he's talking about carburetors. What? I never understood how Robin figured out those jokes. Oh yeah, they're jokes. Bang! Wow! Second movie, Batman Returns. If there's a film where you're like, when's the second one better than the original? Oh man, dude. And subsequent ones is one of those things where like, you ain't never seen as great a Catwoman as this. You've never seen as great a Penguin as this. Oh my goodness. Like, well, they have a whole Penguin series. Not as good as Danny DeVito as Penguin. Like, it's spectacular. Batman Returns and Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman, and I don't know what her skincare regimen is, but she needs to release that to the world, because goodness gracious, she just ages phenomenal. Like I said, she was in Stardust as well, and it's one of those things where it's like, wow, she looks great. Good for her. Probably got some moisturizer. All you gotta do is moisturize, guys. All you gotta do is moisturize. Just put some moisturizer on whenever you remember to do that, John. You gotta make a habit, I guess. I don't know. But that's a super fun movie. Michael Keaton. Woo! Boom! Third movie, The Dark Knight. Are you seeing a theme here? This is Christian Bale. Phenomenal film. Super phenomenal. One of the better Jokers. The best. To be questioned is highly debatable. You know, if you want to debate on something that's like best worst Jokers, that's super fun. But no rage debate. It's ridiculous. We are like, in the words of Bill and Ted, be excellent to each other, okay? Come on. And like I said, Dark Knight, phenomenal, well written. It's the good stuff. Like I said, Christopher Nolan movies, it's like one of those things like, is Dark Knight your favorite Christopher Nolan movie? No, my favorite Christopher Nolan movie is Tenet, okay? It's like, Tenet beat out Inception for me, because it's one of those things where like, Tenet was one of the ones, oh dude, I can watch that again. I'm a sucker for a time travel story. I love time travel stories. Like, oh dude, a good time travel story? Let's go. That's why Harry Potter 3 is my favorite, because like Prisoner of Azkaban, and we have time travel and a werewolf. That's a blah 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 blah. So super fun stuff. And Tenet was my favorite, but like I said, I judge them in a different sense. Like I don't really judge the Batman movies with Christopher Nolan movies. So they're like, the Batman movies, yeah, oh my goodness gracious. I mean, yes. I don't know. I saw something with like maybe they'll get back to the goofy fun. I mean, maybe. I mean, what's not goofy and fun about now? I mean, I think they were talking about James Bond with it. They want James Bond to have more, ludicrous gadget, I guess. I don't know. I mean, like I said, if that's what they want, you got to make a poll or something like that where it's like people be seeing that. And man, there's a lot of people voting, and you know what they voted for? They did not vote for the newer ones. There was some ones I saw where they're like, this guy, Daniel Craig. Ooh, is Daniel Craig that guy? I don't think so. I don't think so. No way. Would Roger Moore Bond? Go rewatch that. Watch this. Go look at these worms. James Bond put in some real worms, not bait, not fake bait. So bad. Anyways, but maybe that's the corniness of it. Who knows? Bam! Thank you for smoking. A film in the higher echelons. Super fun. Like I said, I like dark comedies, so satires are really up there. Like I said, Thank You for Smoking would be in my top 3 satires of all time. Because my top 3 satires of all time would have to be, I'm going to go ahead and say, Fight Club, Sorry to Bother You, and Thank You for Smoking. Those are really good satires. So, like I said, dark comedy there. It is dark. But, so good. Now, what do these movies have in common? Have I been rattling on too long?
I hope I haven't remembered it on too long.
Nah, man, it's only like a good amount of minutes. Thank you so much for watching. If you watch this far, you're awesome. Stay awesome. I know nowadays, like with TikTok and stuff like that, attention spans are. But thank you so much for watching. If you're watching this, yeah. But okay, Batman. I'm not gonna hold these up. I ain't got that kind of time. Let's get out of here. Okay, I've held you long enough. Batman and Batman Returns both have Batman in them. That's what it is. it's Batman. And then also Dark Knight has Batman in it. So that's 3 of them have one thing in common, 3 of them. But also The Dark Knight and Thank You for Smoking has Aaron Eckhart in it. Boo, what? In The Dark Knight, he plays Two-Face, and he's the main character in Thank You for Smoking. He's also in a fantastic film called Meet Bill. That one's super fun also. If you haven't seen Meet Bill, definitely watch it. I think it's very underrated and just good. Super fun. Timothy Olyphant, Elizabeth Banks in there. Phenomenal movie. Like I said, well worth a watch. If you're into like the darker comedies, I guess that's what it is. Like I said, I'm a dark comedy guy. This is some fun stuff. Like my number 2 spot of favorite movie of all time is Very Bad Things. And like I said, that is a super dark comedy that a lot of people I show to do not like the ending. But the ending is the satirical ending. So yeah, so like I'm one of those ironic jokes where but wild stuff. Anyways, that movie was written and directed by Peter Berg, who went on to direct The Rundown, and I've already talked about this. I'm sorry. Thanks so much for watching. Tune in tomorrow because tomorrow's video is going to be a fun one also. Yeah, hope you're ready for that. So, yeah. And like I said, I'm an artist and a physical media collector. I'm doing a video a day until I get a silver play button or a gold play button, or if I just run out of physical media to show you. But I do have a lot of physical media, as you can see behind me. So we're going to go through that. Like I said, I got a bunch of movies, books, CDs, stuff like that. Yeah, so tune in tomorrow.